Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Weekly Blend from the Coffee Shops. My name is Karen Edwards.
And I'm Megan Ellsworth.
Megan, it's so great to see you.
Likewise, I love being on the Weekly Blend with you, Karen.
Yeah, it's always fun. Now, why
Yes.
are you here instead of Heidi?
I'm here because Heidi and James are doing the hard work at the NRCA summer meetings. They're in committee meetings all day today, and yesterday as well. And they've just been soaking up all the knowledge and talking with all the people. And it seems to be a really great meeting this year.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We tried to get Heidi and James to do the Weekly Blend live from their meetings, but they're like, no, we're in meetings. Like
Yeah.
we're working. So thank you to the two of them for
Mhm.
showing up, for, representing, for being part of One Voice and being
Yep.
active on the committees with the NRCA.
Yeah.
So it's the middle of summer, right? It's hot out there. Yeah, I
Hot.
think a lot of people are taking vacations, but not us, right? We
Hmm.
are active and we have a lot going on. And
Yeah.
one of our team members, Alex Toll, is attending an event this week. I believe it's in Nashville, right, Megan?
Yes, it's in Nashville. It's the Roofers United Aspire Higher education event. It's an all-day educational event put on by Roofers United, and the keynote speaker is Reed Ribble. It's going to be a really great event, and Richfield is the one that is putting it all together, and he's a good partner to the coffee shops. And Alex is really excited. She's going to be going live, so make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when she goes live at the event, and it's from 8 to 5, so it's an all day thing. Sign up if you're in the Nashville area. You should definitely be there.
Yeah, and if you're not going, like Megan said, be sure to check out our YouTube
Yep.
and you can see what it's like. Alex is going to be talking to people just throughout the day at random times.
Yep.
But ring that bell and you'll get that notification when she does go live.
Yeah. Hopefully she gets to talk to Reed Ribble online.
I
So,
hope so. Fingers
yeah.
crossed. All right. So let's talk about what's happening here at the coffee shops. And
Yeah.
you have an RLW coming up today, right, Megan?
Yes, there's so much going on. Today I'm doing an RLW with Carlisle Architectural Metals, the Hickman Edge System brand, and we're talking about drip edge. And it's going to be really interesting. Jason Hildenbrand is the guest, and I'm really excited because I am going to learn so much personally. The practice went great, and going through all the slides, he's just an absolute expert in everything drip edge. So I'm just really excited. Everyone should definitely register. It is today at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be a really great conversation.
It's really incredible. I know that they provide a lot of education about the ES1
Yep.
standard for the edge metal, and they have pictures of buildings, like an older building and then a newer building, and the newer building had the ES1 metal edge on there, and a storm came through, and that building stayed intact, and the old building that didn't have meet that standard, the roof blew off.
Yeah.
So it's super important. It's been part of code for a while. Not everybody
Mhm.
does it, but you
Mhm.
definitely want to tune into this webinar and understand why it matters.
Yeah, we're going to be talking a lot about codes and standards, and especially some of the new gutter codes that are coming out of the Miami-Dade location. That's going to be a hot topic as well. So if you offer gutters and do gutter work in your company, this is going to be a conversation for you.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that one, Megan.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk as well about we have a really fun coffee conversation. Fun
Yes.
because it's with Trent Cotney. We love him. You told me what it was called. What's the title?
It's the Q&A Power Hour.
Right. So
Yes.
this is next Thursday,
Mhm.
not this week. So next week. So you've got plenty of time to register. It's up on our site, and it's just Heidi and Trent taking Q&A from attendees throughout
Mhm.
the hour. So, man, talk about the a great opportunity to
Yeah.
answer questions about what's happening in the industry, the state of the industry, what's happening in your business, anything you want to know. It's
Mhm.
open forum.
Yeah, open forum conversation, ask any questions. It's going to be really, really great opportunity, like you said, to get some kind of one-on-one advice, knowledge from these two pros, especially having Trent Cotney for a full hour answering
Yes.
questions is just such a treat.
I know. I love it. And then next Wednesday, there's a metal talk. We want to mention that because it's
Yes.
with our friends from SRS Distribution. Heidi's going
Yes.
to host it, and it's all about gutters.
I know. I'm so excited. I don't know why this topic is so exciting to me, but when I saw that we were going to talk about gutters, I was like, "Ooh, how exciting!" Because we don't usually talk about that on Metal Coffee Shop,
Right?
and it's a whole hour devoted to gutters, protocols, everything that SRS offers for those that are putting in gutters and replacing gutters and all that stuff. So I think it's going to be really great.
Yeah, and not only that, but maybe you're not doing gutters,
Right.
and you should, because I tell
Mhm.
you, we don't often think of gutters as being part of the roofing system, but where does that water go? Right? The roof is shedding the water, and it's going into the gutters, and the gutters take it away from the house, and it's very, very important part of the overall system.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't want to miss that one. Register for that. If you can't make it, something comes up, we always have these on demand on our website within 1 to 2 days afterwards, so you can watch it whenever you have time.
Yeah, between the RLW today on Drip Edge, the Metal Talk next week on Gutters, and the Q&A Power Hour with Trent, you're going to be set.
You are, I know. And now this one is a little bit further in the future, but I want to mention because I get so excited. You are just so lucky because you get to go live on location,
I
like on
know.
projects and
Yes.
do broadcasts from
Mhm.
the project. So you've got one coming up with Plydeck. Tell me a little bit about that. When is it and where are you going?
I'm so excited because also working with Plydeck on this project has been such a joy. Jan Bagnall, who's the inventor of Plydeck and the original founder, is just so much fun to work with. He's so knowledgeable, and he's going to be our guest on this live on location Codings Talk on August 13th. It's going to be in LA at one of their projects that's installing Plydeck on their decks and balconies and walkways. And we're going to just get really nitty gritty into the installation process of this product, lots of questions from the audience, and just seeing it all in person is going to be really great. And well, I guess you all won't be in person, but through the screen. And I'm just really excited. So August 13th, I can't think of the time right now. It's a little bit earlier. I believe it's 9 a.m. Pacific, so a little bit earlier than usual. Um, and it's going to be a great conversation. Jan is just an absolute powerhouse, so knowledgeable. I've done a lunch and learn with him now and a couple podcasts, and so you all are going to love it.
Yeah, and Plydeck is part of ICP Group,
Yes.
which you may recognize APOC,
Yeah.
roof coatings and waterproofing systems. So I think it's really an opportunity for roofing contractors to learn about and understand about waterproofing and protecting balconies and decks and how that might be something that you might want to add to your business,
Yeah.
especially if you're doing roof coatings currently.
Yeah.
It's not that different.
Yeah, absolutely. And all of the different finishes they have and
Oh,
what you can make it look like stone, brick, what have you. Like it's so their product is so cool. So you really
beautiful.
should tune in. Yeah, beautiful. Tune into this really special coatings talk.
Nice. Okay. So let's talk about what's going on in the newsroom.
Yes, so much.
I saw this morning, I just checked, and I want to just congratulate our friends at K Post in Texas because I
Yes.
saw that Keith Post, Steve Little, and Jane Williams are finalists for Ernst& Young's Entrepreneur of the Year for 2025 in the Southwest region.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
That
Wow.
is so cool. I
That
mean,
is. That's
yeah,
huge.
they have just been doing amazing things down there in Cape Coast and growing and finding success. And it's really cool to see them be recognized
Yeah.
for this. Good luck. I hope they win.
Me too. They K-Post was one of the companies that sent a team to the IFD competition,
That's
Young
right.
Roofers competition. So it was really fun. I got to know their guys really well, and they were the low slope flat roof team, and it was just they did great. So I really hope they win.
Nice, nice. And last but not least, we always like to talk about what's going on in the classifieds.
Yes.
Always
Oh,
something
so much.
new.
Mhm.
Every day, new stuff comes up there, but I want to spotlight one ad, and it's Global Roofing Group in Phoenix, Arizona. They're looking for a spray foam superintendent. So you want
Oh.
to check that out. It's got a complete full job description as well as pay. And let me tell
Oh.
you, it's up in like the six-figure range. So who says you can't make a decent living working in the roofing industry? There's proof right
Yeah.
there. So yeah, if you've
Wow.
got a background in spray foam and you're looking either to move up into a superintendent role or just move somewhere like Phoenix, a fun, warm place to live, check out
Wow.
the classifieds. I saw a bunch of others on there as well. And there's no reason, if you're looking for a work in the roofing industry, it's out there on the classifieds. So check
Yep.
it out.
Absolutely. Also tools, machines, all sorts of stuff.
You name it, it's out there.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right. Wow. Megan, this
So
was
much going
great.
on.
I
I know.
know there is a lot going on. Thank you so much for joining me and for helping share this information with the industry. And we hope to see you on one of our upcoming webinars or podcasts, maybe, or listening to those. We're working on the media kit for next year, and it's so fun to see how many people have been listening to all of our stuff and
Yeah,
watching it. So thank you all, everybody out there. And we'll see you
absolutely.
next week on the Weekly Blend. It'll probably be Megan and Heidi because I think I'm
Yeah,
not going to be here.
that's right. Ooh, how lucky
Yeah.
am I? 2 weeks
Woo!
in a row.
All right. See you next time, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.